Look at that, you guys are that getting bitches, bro. You suck each other's dicks, that's how badly you play. You can't hold you want me, pathetic bitch.
Shut up.
Rogue agent neutralized.
Cleaver the fucking cheater, bro, I knew it. You fucking pussy bitch, man. Go suck your father's fuck.
Nearby rogue agent killed.
You'll be suspended for fucking 30 days.
I got him. Look at that. 288, 266. I'm going down there, bro. I don't care. Got him. Damn, bro, I did 427, bro. 427. Are you running actual healer now? God, bro. He's staggered. From here? He's almost dead. He did die. He went down. He went down. He's already running. Pushing.
Hyperforms on the beat.
Just cooking right there. Oh, shit. Yo, what's going on, Clever fans? It's your man KleverThumbs, and today I'm bringing you another Division 2 build video. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys' support. I'm going to show you one of the best builds that you guys can use right now, in my opinion, as far as Ridgeway and SADIST goes. And we're pairing it up with Wicked. So before we get right into it, definitely smash that like button, subscribe if you feel free to do so, and definitely turn on that notification bell. That way you guys are aware of when I'm producing the newest content for the channel. But let's not waste any more of your time. Sweet, short, simple build. Not much to it, but we're going to be talking about a couple things. I'm going to show you exactly what to run, what not to run, how to run Ridgeway because of diminishing returns. And if you don't even know what diminishing returns is, let's talk about it. So the Lexington is the newest assault rifle added to the loot pool. Sorry, let me rephrase that. It was gifted to us by the devs. Some of us did not get it because your inventory was full, so they went ahead and dropped 2 of them. I believe I have another one somewhere hidden in here. I'm perfectly fine with the one that I got, and it does come God roll. So you get the 15% assault rifle damage, 21% health damage, and it does come with 10% damage to targets out of cover. Mine is at expertise 13. Of course, I gotta get that bad boy up, but that's what I got to work with. So your build is gonna be way better than mine. So just take this as a template, and we're gonna be talking about the SADIST. But before we get into that, the Lexington does come with a whopping 850 RPM. I would compare this to a Police M4. It's exactly the same gun from Division 1, the LVOAC, which did have, I believe, a more of a horizontal vertical recoil to it versus the, I forgot what the other gun was that we used to run that was super stable. But this Lexington does give you Division 1 feels. It sounds like it, shoots like it, and it hits like it. SADIST did get reworked as far as the wording. I'm not sure if it's the same amount of damage or if you got more, but it definitely does say that it amplifies weapon damage by 30% to bleeding enemies. You're probably going, wow, Clever, that's freaking awesome. I can just run a bleed hive. Wrong. I do not encourage you to run a bleed hive. Why? It's actually going to make your build worse. What do you mean by that, KleverThumbs? Well, tune in real quick and pay attention. Diminishing returns. What does that mean? Pretty much whenever you put somebody on bleed, they're gonna bleed, right? For the normal amount of time. When you make them bleed again, they're gonna bleed for half of that normal time, and for the third time, they're gonna bleed half of that. Until eventually they will not bleed anymore. Bam, there goes your SADIST. Your SADIST is now nullified. So now he's bleeding again. I'm not sure how long the diminishing return lasts for, but as you can see, it's bleeding less and less until it won't bleed anymore. This applies for PvE and PvP, if I'm not mistaken. So what I'm trying to say is, you really don't want to run a bleed hive, because all you're gonna do is just put them on bleed, right? For one, you're gonna put them on bleed, and then they're not even gonna bleed anymore. See, that one's not even bleeding anymore. I could shoot at him, he won't bleed. I'm not getting the SADIST. But I'll shoot somebody else and I'll get the SADIST. So, I mean, you can run the bleed hive if you actually want to, just to tickle that damage, but that 3 to 48%, you're really not gonna see it because it actually doesn't regen that fast. Let's see if we can get it to work. So now that we talked about diminishing returns, you guys are very familiar with how this works. You guys can see I'm getting a little bit of regen back. See, it's not crazy, right? It's not crazy at all.
Agent requesting backup.
But it is something, 100%. So let's get back into the build. Lexington, SADIST, Ridgeway. Ridgeway does apply bleed to enemies within 15 meters, and it's going to repair your armor by so and so X amount of players nearby. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 48% repair you're going to get back per second. And I kind of don't like that it's per second, because that in between that 1 second, it could be a fatal moment for you or a life-changing decision. So Lexington, favorite assault rifle, Ouroboros, you already know all about it. One of the top tier SMGs still in the game. Of course, I do got Orbit for that extra 40% critical hit damage. That thing is going to hit like a truck. For my mask, I'm running the Fenris, which is going to give me that assault rifle. That's crit with armor, crit damage mod here. My Ridgeway crit is how it comes, I believe, with critical hit damage, of course, and the 15% weapon damage. I am running the Picaro's holster. Some say use Grupo here. To each their own. Some do have a 15% Picaro's holster still. I've seen it personally. I have a few friends who actually have a Picaro's holster with 15% weapon damage on it. I'm not sure what that's all about, but they definitely do have the damage because they have two of them. One was at 10, one was at 15. You can test the numbers out, and the 15 is definitely being applied. So Picaro's holster, it's just what I'm running for myself. You guys can run a Grupo and get more crit damage. I don't have the Grupo on me right now, but I did happen to get this beautiful Cheska, right? Cheska, or Seska, as I would say, backpack. That is max armor right here that I have for the core attribute. You do want critical hit chance, critical hit damage, which I do need to min-max this, and I do have a critical hit chance mod. Wicked, it came with Wicked, and I was able to roll armor. This is a gem right here. This is something you just don't find all the time. So I really do like this backpack. It just gives me the extra critical hit chance, which they did reduce it from 10 to 8. I'm not sure why, but okay, have it your way. This is a 1.7 million armor build. I'm not gonna lie, when I'm running solo, I do like to run that 1.7. When I'm in a team, I like to dumb it down for a little bit more damage because this is gonna hit way harder in a group, and you can run survivalist. That way your teammates do shred status effect enemies. I'm running firewall, and that is only for the med kit and the 15% critical hit damage buffed mod that you get up from the firewall. So genuinely, I run a decoy, right? I don't even run a bleed hive. You can run a seeker mine if you really want to, but I do personally run a decoy and a pulse. I like to be able to drop a decoy, position myself wherever I need to behind the wall, and see my enemies. That is going to dictate on how I play and position myself every single time I get into an encounter. If you can see the enemies, you can predict the play. Does that make sense? If you can't see an enemy behind the wall, you don't know when he's going to come out, right? Because half the time, these motherfuckers got decoys on, right? Pulse resistance. Some don't even run any of that, and you can actually see them. But for me, in my own protection and doing, decoy and pulse are a must-have for this loadout. You like to be able to see where the enemies are at, be able to put them on bleed, and you can kind of just shoot at them, put them on bleed, back up a little bit, and create that distance. So contractor's gloves right here, you guys can put whatever you want. This is just a template. Feel free to switch whatever you want to your playstyle. You can go squishier, you can go more damage, you can go more tank. Pretty much 1.7 is going to be it, and you can get it to 1.8 if you min-max everything, all the gear pieces. And of course the last piece is a Fox's Prayer, which is going to give me that damage to targets out of cover, and if I didn't say so, I get the damage to armor from the contractor's gloves. So multiplicative damage, and I believe SADIST, yep, multiplicative because it's amplified. And of course the Wicked is just going to make your build way stronger. This is pretty much the build. I don't want to bore you to death because you guys already did see this build works great solo. It works well in the team as well. 51 critical hit chance with 152 critical hit damage. That is without the orbit. Let's go ahead and show you just some numbers real quick. I'll keep it at 1.5 for now, but this shit shreds at 1.7 as well. Just gonna shoot this heroic. I am heroic. Yep, heroic. And you guys can see that shreds. Let me just go ahead and go to the tanky version, the 1.7. Just gonna go ahead and shoot him. Should be able to one clip him as well. Absolutely no problem. I'll do it again. So you guys can see this Lexington is pretty freaking badass. I like to swap between Optimus, Sadist, Measured. I like to play with this gun a lot. It beams, one of my favorite guns. Just Sadist absolutely destroys. You can even put the Technician under barrel so you guys can use spotter with it. This gun is a beast, and I highly recommend that you put one of these bad boys into your loadouts. That's pretty much the build. Let me just show you what perfect orbit looks like. Let's go ahead and go to the damage version, and let's just go ahead and see what kind of numbers we're doing. 767, correct? 767. 861. That is awesome. Look how fast I'm shredding them. These are named bosses. Heroic open world. That is without the orbits. Slightly less damage, but still manageable. This is pretty much the build. I hope you guys do enjoy it. I do have a Ridgeway region build in the works. I already got content for it. I just gotta talk about it, so definitely stay tuned. I'll show you exactly how I run that and what I use, because I do have 2 variations of it. But we'll talk about that in another video. So this is man KleverThumbs. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys have been keeping up with my channel, I've been doing a couple little live streams. I'm dropping YouTube shorts, and I'm definitely going to be dropping more videos. So appreciate the much love to the channel. I hope you guys do enjoy this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. I can see you, Chronic. You're exposed. Yeah. Yeah, come up. Yeah. Come on. Yo, what's going on?